So you're thinking of living in Cedar City, Utah, and you want to know a little bit more about the town? Well, today I'm going to explain Cedar City, Utah on a map tour. So let's get to it. So if this is your first time to this channel, we talk about everything there is to know about living in Cedar City, Utah and the surrounding areas. So if that is something that you are interested in, go ahead, like, subscribe, and tap that bell for notifications so you can make sure that you stay up to date on our market. My name is Elizabeth Prisby. I'm with Stratum Real Estate Group. I help people like you every single day that are looking to make a move to Cedar City, Utah. So whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, go ahead, give me a call, text, email. You can schedule a Zoom with me. My information is down below in the description. I would love to help you make that move. All right, let's get to our map tour of Cedar City, Utah. All right, so I want to give you a little map tour of Cedar City, Utah. I think it's helpful in knowing where you're going, what to expect when you get to the town. Notice here we have Cedar City outlined with this red dotted line here. That's something that Google Maps does, which is really helpful. Now, let me show you where Cedar City is in comparison to the state of Utah. You can see the state of Utah here outlined in the gray dot. Cedar City is right down here in the southwest corner. It is between Las Vegas and Salt Lake City, those major cities that you might recognize. It's about a 2.5 hour drive from Las Vegas and 3 hours, 45 minutes, almost 4 hours to Salt Lake City. The closest larger town where you're going to find a little bit more shopping is down here in St. George, and that's about 45 to 50 minutes away from Cedar City, just taking the I-15. So if we come back to Cedar City, a few things that I want you to notice. We only have 3 exits here. We have one on our south end of town, we have one right here in the middle of town, and then we have one on the north end of town. The one on the south end of town here is where you're going to find a lot of your shopping, restaurants. This is great when you're coming into town. You can hop right off of this exit. Over here in this shopping center, we've got a Walmart Supercenter. It's actually a really nice Walmart. I was not a fan of Walmart until I moved to Cedar City, Utah, and I am impressed with Walmart. Super clean, a lot of actually clothing options. There's a Taco Bell inside, there's a Vision Center inside, there's a Claire's inside, and it's really nice, really clean, really kept up. So I have been really impressed with the Cedar City Walmart. Hate to say that I might have been a little snobby to it before I moved here. And then over here we have a Home Depot. You'll notice Cedar City is a really big construction town, a lot of trades, a lot of building going on, and this Home Depot is never empty. It's a great location. So also off this exit, you can see we have a lot of dining, ones that you might recognize: Chipotle, Del Taco, Subway, Panda Express, Starbucks, Chili's, Applebee's, Jack in the Box, all those restaurants that you're more used to. However, there are some in here that maybe you haven't heard of. Right here, Asian Bistro. This is one that I love. It's got Japanese, Thai, Chinese. It's really, really good food. So I would recommend giving that a try when you come in. And you can see some of the other shops here. So this whole intersection is really, and look, there's a Walgreens, a hobby store. Oh, and let me tell you about this Lighthouse Seafood and Grill. Our friend is actually the chef there, and I am so impressed by him. He'll bring out stuff we didn't even order that I've never even heard of, and every single dish has been so delicious. Brody's Mexican restaurant, so good. And then this Ninja Japanese Steakhouse and Sushi. I may get takeout sushi there way more than I should. So if you can't tell already, I love my food. And then there's another one here, the Pizza Cart. I'm gonna be honest, I have not ever gotten to actually eat pizza there because it is always so packed. I've had a friend do takeout for me before, and it was so good. And they do have a gelato stand in there, so I will go in and we'll get gelato because they kind of have that flavors of the day like Crumble Cookie does. Speaking of Crumble Cookie, there is one right here by the Starbucks if I zoom in. So if you love cookies like I do, there's crumble cookies. So I am spending a lot of time there on the food, and there are so many other restaurants into town. I'll probably do that on another one, but I wanted to show you really what this intersection has. Oh, and on the east side of the 15 here, Mo Betta's Hawaiian style food. You must try that. It is so, so good. And then of course my daily stop at Swig. If you are not from Utah, Swig is a big Utah drink shop with, and there's cookies. Of course there's cookies. I get cookies when I go, but it's specialty drinks. So, and we actually have a lot of specialty drink shops here. I will do a YouTube video on all of our specialty drink shops just so that you can see what you can get there. Now, that's the first exit. Off the second exit here, this is going to connect you to the 56. So for example, if I zoom out a little bit, you'll see Highway 56 here. That highway will actually take you out, and you can head the back way to Las Vegas, or you can hit Pine Valley, and then there's some other fun places out to the northwest here. For example, Bowman's Cowboy Kitchen, also so good. You can tell I've eaten way too many places since I've moved here. I've never branched out so much in what I eat. And then this Iron Springs Adventure Resort, this is great. They do a lot of activities. It's a great venue for weddings. I've been to some concerts out there. It's really a fun place. I'm getting off track here. So again, off this second exit, if you were to come off and go to the right, this is what we call, or what my son calls, I'm not even sure who coined the phrase, but they call it Burger Alley, and here's why. We've got a Wendy's, we've got a Burger King, we've got a Rita's Taco Shop, not really a burger, but who cares. We've got Dairy Queen Grill and Chill, McDonald's, Jimmy John's, again, not burger, but there's just a lot of fast food places right down this this second exit here off the 56. There's a KFC, an Arby's, a Taco Bell, Zaxby's. If you've never had Zaxby's chicken, I feel like it's comparable to Chick-fil-A. I honestly think I prefer it over Chick-fil-A, but I do love them both, so I don't know that that's really saying a whole lot. Now, with that, our third exit here, this is where you're going to want to get off if you are heading out to Enoch. So for example, Enoch is a suburb of Cedar City. This exit will take you out into the Enoch suburb, but there is also a bowling center out this way. And then if you come down the other direction, this is actually probably split between the first and second exit, but you'll notice we have a Cedar City Fun Center here, arcades, movies, laser tag, stuff that families enjoy doing together. Now, what I also wanted to show you on this map is that Cedar City does have an airport here. It's a smaller airport. It does have an aviation school for SUU, or Southern Utah University. That is our university in the town. We are a college town, so I'll show you where that is. But we do have a small airport here. If you need access to travel, we have a lot of people that live in Cedar City because it's so wonderful here, but might not be able to have the job that pays them what they need or that they desire. So they'll either travel to St. George, Las Vegas, Salt Lake, but Cedar City's quality of life is just so wonderful that people choose to live here and work somewhere else. So we do have an airport that is helpful. If you get off at the second exit here, it is really close to SUU, or Southern Utah University. Down at Southern Utah University, we also have the Utah Shakespeare Festival parking. Cedar City is known as Festival City because of our Shakespearean Festival and all the festivals we have. We have a wonderful Southern Utah Museum of Art, and it's just it's just beautiful in there. You need to check that out and check out the art in there. One of the other things that I wanted to point out is we have the Cedar Ridge Golf Course here. Beautiful golf course. And again, if we scroll over any of these, you can see the photos. We do have a beautiful golf course. And then we also have this great kind of lake at the hill with the Cedar City Aquatic Center here. It has pools, activities for kids, basketball courts inside, but this is a man-made lake here that really is cool. There's a walking path around it. There's a little beach entry. They even have a dock that you can walk out on and fish if you want to. I'll take my kids there in the summer, and you can rent paddle boards, and so we'll just paddleboard around this small little lake at the hill. And then right over here are some baseball, softball fields. So it really is a beautiful, easy place to go with your kids. Now, one last thing I wanted to show you, if I come out a little bit, notice all of these little hiking trails. Cedar City is in the best place for recreational activities. There are hiking trails all over the place. You can quickly get to Canaraville Falls, which is a slot canyon. You can get up to Duck Creek, where there's the Mammoth Caves. Both of those are within a 30 to 40 minute drive, so we really are in the best location if you are somebody that loves recreational outdoor activities. One last thing I'm going to show you on this map tour, and I'll have to do another one for other things that I want to highlight, but you'll notice this blue line here. This is Coal Creek, and it's from the snow runoff that comes off the mountain. And so this is where a lot of our water will come through, is on Coal Creek. Well, if I zoom in enough, you'll see that there is actually a trail that runs along this Coal Creek here. And when we get to Main Street, the trail will go under Main Street. So if you're on the trail, you don't have to cross any roads. So I've actually ridden bikes with my daughter on that trail and ran that trail, and it's going to take you all the way up into the canyon. So you can actually ride under Cedar City and then hit another hiking trail up in here. It's really such a great town for recreational activities. All right, so there is so much I didn't show you, but this video is getting a little long, so I will pick it up in another video. Hopefully you found this interesting and it helped you with your decision to move to Cedar City, Utah. All right, so today we covered Cedar City in a map tour and just explained some of the things that you can see and do here. I know we didn't cover everything, but don't you worry, I have plenty of videos coming out. I am consistently posting every week, so make sure you like, subscribe, and tap that bell for notifications so you don't miss anything. Remember, if you are looking to move to Cedar City, Utah, or make a change, I get calls, texts, emails from people just like you every day looking to make that move. So whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, I am more than happy to help you. Once again, my name is Elizabeth Prisby. I'm with Stratum Real Estate Group, and I hope you have a wonderful day.